What's up YouTube, this is MrKingLiam and today I'm bringing to you a structure deck which I have never actually opened before. It's the Rise of the True Dragon structure deck. This is basically a redone version of the Fairground structure deck from quite a number of years ago. Includes some new support and yeah, it also gives a general good amount of support for dragon decks, especially Blue Eyes decks. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. And let's get this open. I will say the main reason that I'm buying this in the first place is actually just because of one card, which is pretty much the same value as the entire structure deck itself. So I figured, you know what, why not just get the entire structure deck? Oh, it's a different design than normal. So obviously you've got the usual, you've got the play mats at the back, but I'm not going to open that because I expect you would have seen that by now. Beginner's guide, obviously. But obviously now we've got the deck itself, so let's get this open. And if my history is correct, come on. My history is correct, then okay, it's not too bad to open. It's not too bad to open by the looks of it. So anyway, here's the deck. I decided I'm going to go over the hollows in a minute, but first let's just go over the new card. Let's just go over the deck. So first we have the new cards, Paladin of Felgrand and Guardian of Felgrand. These are quite good generic support cards. Then we have Felgrand himself. And basically just a good amount of dragon support. We have Dark Blaze, Hold of Creation, Decoy Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Smell, which is obviously a staple in many dragon decks. Eclipse Wyvern, another dragon staple. Some of the light ones, Card Trick, Dragon Ravine, Trading, Foolish Burial, Reinforcements, then the Warrior combo, Terraforming. Just a key amount of so this is actually a card I don't own. It's a Needlebug Nest. Send the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so it's a little bit of an excavation. Then we have Bravery Skill, Call the Haunted, Oysters of Dragon Souls, and we actually have a token as well. So yeah, that's the main part of the deck. But now we have the hollows. So let's start with the 2 new dragons. We have Archbrave Dragon. So basically, the premises behind the new support is that it supports level 7 and level 8 dragons, which obviously immediately raises the possibility of support with Blue Eyes and, sorry about the chair. It raises immediate support for Blue Eyes and Red Eyes deck profiles. But I think the main one is seems to be Blue Eyes at the moment. But yeah, but I'll get to that in a sec. We also have Ruins of the Dragon Lords. Pretty good field card, so pretty good continuous, but this was the reason I bought this deck in the first place. In fact, as you would have seen in my last video, now I'm actually starting to sleeve up some of the back cards, so I'm actually going to sleeve that one up because I will be using that. This is, I will be using clear sleeves. This is Return of the Dragon Lords. Basically, its effect is it's basically a monster reborn for dragons. So you target one level 7 or level 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, and then you can special summon it. So obviously there it's a monster reborn, but the second bit is what makes this card really good as well. If a dragon type monster you control would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So it's basically a protection. It's basically a protection spell. So yeah, definitely a good card. So anyway, there was the new Felgrand structure deck. Sorry, not Felgrand structure deck. The Rise of the True Dragon structure deck, which definitely comes with some good support for if you're a fan of dragons, which most people are probably a fan of dragons, to be honest. But yeah, I actually bought 3 of these, mainly for 3 copies of Return of the Dragon Lords. But Now it's got me thinking, should I build the Felground version of Blue Eyes White Dragon? Because I have built, well, mostly built the Blue Eyes deck profile, and I could always throw this in the Red Eyes deck profile as well. But yeah, I'm tempted to maybe build the Felground or Ritual. I just need to decide. But I'll let you know on a later date. So anyway, there was the Rise of the True Dragon structure deck. Like I said, definitely recommend it if you're a fan of dragons. And yeah, I have a good feeling this deck profile, so this structure deck might go up in price some point in the future because of the support. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and this is MrKingLiam signing out.